Good afternoon. How are you? We are here. This is the 2023 RC Chili Bowl. We're going to start off a little bit different today. Today we actually got a driver from over at the RC Chili Bowl. Sir, can you introduce yourself?
My name's Dylan Bill. I'm 17. Been racing for 8 years. On the sprint car side of racing sprint cars and midgets.
Is this your first Chili Bowl?
Oh, no, it's my second.
Second. How was last year? How was last year?
It was pretty good. My first year, definitely not a lot of positives. And into this year, it was way better. Definitely not as it was last year. All the people in sprint races.
I've been over there a few times. It's amazing. And even in the pits, I mean, the pits are absolutely crazy. They sell a ticket called a pit pass, and people watch the show on live remote screens, but they're sitting in you guys' way. You guys got to go out and around them. I'm sure that's got to be really neat.
Yeah, and then like Saturday nights, it's people and it's crazy.
Absolutely. I'm going to take a look here. I see we got a comment already. Kid Sims, sound is a little off. Let me pump it up here a little bit. All right, Kid, how is that? Is that a little bit better? Let us know if you don't mind. Definitely hear it a little bit better than mine. Can you guys hear? All right. Go ahead and introduce yourself. I know you're not a driver, but exactly. Okay, he's got security. He's waiting to be mobbed by all the fans and the autographs, and he's been keeping back. So, so you've been racing for 8 years. Last year was your first year. You're definitely feeling better this year. How did you get started?
Well, the first June, everyone came here. I've always gone to the races with him and love to race, going to the races. I actually started racing for my dad, and I like going to the races with him. We kind of did a first outlaw car. The outlaw first car for me. All that fun stuff. Going through the ranks of the micro sprint stuff, won a couple of championships, and from there we went to sprint car racing, and we raced non-wing sprint cars for a year. Got second championship in that my rookie year with Rookie of the Year.
Fantastic.
And then after that, we went a little bit midget racing and wing sprint car. Dave Johnson picked me up for a little bit, and then we got our own family car started and started doing all that. And for our first season, we did pretty good. We were a top 10 car almost every weekend for the first season. And then we last year we raced all just like, I think we ran almost 50 plus shows in our family car. So it was pretty cool. And then Gary Silva and all of them helped us out with doing all the tire stuff, because tires were absolutely outrageous in the sprint cars.
Absolutely.
Stuff. This last year has been crazy, and then this year we'll be racing for Vertula Motorsports 83V team. Picked me up at the end of the year and started racing a lot, and super excited to be doing that.
Fantastic. What is your favorite category that you've raced so far? What class has been your favorite?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, midget stuff is pretty fun. I like the midget stuff. There's just on like a good track, you can have some great racing, and but the sprint car stuff is super fun. I mean, you're racing with the best of the best, it seems like, in the world, and just out in California. I mean, you got the best talent, it seems like, too. So you can go anywhere, it seems like, if you're good in California, and you can go win local races and stuff back east.
I'm going to ask you a question. Being his friend, going to some of the races that he goes to, what's your favorite moment of his racing career?
When he won in Antioch Speedway, I think it was the first year you were racing non-wing, right? Or no, it was the first year you raced wing 360s. And it was because I was actually working at the track that time. So it was cool to watch him from the infield take the win.
Awesome. Coming over to you. What so far in your career has been your favorite memory?
Well, definitely a sprint car win has just been just pretty cool, just to win a sprint car race, because that's, I mean, I guess a pretty big achievement with all the talent out there. But probably back in when I was racing micro sprint stuff, we went racing in California Speed Week, and I won. It's 4 races, and I won 2 of the 4, and then I got 2 seconds too. So that was pretty cool, and I was able to take home the championship. And they give you these like big bears and stuff, so it was super cool.
Excellent. Do you have ambitions to do bigger, brighter things with racing?
Yeah, I'd love to go like World of Outlaw racing, or even like full time USAC, or even NASCAR would be cool as well. I mean, can't go wrong with that.
You got any feelers out there yet? You got,
I mean, we know of some people, but not really. Not.
Nope.
I mean, the 83V team is definitely a big team to
Big-
be racing for.
absolutely.
We could. They got the best of the best equipment, so we could go race with the World of Outlaws if we really wanted to. But yeah, I'm super excited for that, and hopefully our first year together will be great.
Excellent. So get that out there, get the name out there even more than what it is already, and
Yep.
hope for the best. And I asked you before we went on air, when do you race this week?
I race Thursday is my prelim night.
Okay, fantastic. How many cars are in your group or your prelim?
77, I think is what I
Ooh.
saw.
Wow.
Yeah.
77 to get enough heat races in one night. It's amazing that these guys can get through all that stuff so smoothly. But they've been doing it for quite a few years. That's a good thing. Darren, comes and goes. There's a little squeal. Let me turn down. I turned it up a little bit to try to get it better before I figured out what it was. Let me know how that is, Darren. This is a good test there. Tony, sir, how are you? Doing fantastic here at the 2023 RC Chili Bowl. Our guest is an actual driver. Again, your name again?
Dylan Bloomfield.
Dylan Bloomfield. He races over at the RC Chili Bowl, or at the Chili Bowl. He'll be racing Thursday night in his group. And what is your number again?
14T.
14T. So if you guys are watching on Flow, check him out. 14T on Thursday night, and you'll be able to see him out there. How did you practice yesterday?
Yes, we did.
How did it feel?
Went pretty good. Our first practice, we had some issues. Fuel pump didn't get put all the way in, so we didn't get to get our first practice. But luckily, all the officials were nice enough to let me go out for a second practice later on into the night. So we were able to get 2 runs in and felt pretty good. So should be good.
Fantastic. Who do you have as a favorite driver? Who when you were younger, who were you looking up to? Who was your hero?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I mean, of course, Kyle Larson's pretty cool, but
I got to interview him last year.
did you?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely one to like.
In fact, you're using the headset that he did.
Really? Heck yeah.
let it rub off. Go.
Yeah.
Good luck.
That's cool.
So Kyle Larson, but he's
Yeah.
only really been in it for a couple of years. Who before that?
Well, Jeff Gordon's pretty cool. My actually crew chief for from last year racing. Vern Kornbush, him and Jeff Gordon, they started out together and racing and stuff too.
So did Jeff stop by your pitch last year?
No, but we were able to like get a couple text messages in together, which was very cool.
Still there. Think it's gone now. Okay. I dropped it down, and I could hear what I think you were talking about, Darren. And it is, I don't hear it anymore. There was like a little squeal back when I had it up high. I think it was just adjusting it. I had cranked it up a little bit because I was thinking that was it before we realized that it was coming actually from the camera, the audio. Who are you excited to race this weekend? Who do you want to race?
I mean, Chase Johnson. I race with him every weekend in California, but he's in same prelim night as me. He's pretty fast. Emerson Axum, he's fast. There's a ton of guys that are very fast that are in my prelim night. So, I mean, those guys, of course, I'd love to race with them, and they should be pretty fast.
Fantastic. So, no turning wrenches, just there
A little bit.
Yeah. Try to help out whenever you can.
Because they got 4 cars for his crew,
Yeah.
and it's kind of hard with how small the crew is. So I try to help out wherever I can.
Now, do you just drive or do you actually crew on it too?
Oh, I work on all my stuff.
Oh, no, that's
I'm all
fantastic.
hands-on.
I like the fact when people actually, I know there's a lot of people that are out there that just drive. They don't necessarily crew for their own car. It's awesome to see the people get in and get hands dirty and make sure that their car is set up for themselves. So that's really awesome. Anybody you want to thank while you're here?
Just all the people that are on my race car. Ken Gronstadt Racing for building me a beautiful car, and Matt Streeter Racing, and the whole team. Bobby, Brian, Matt, Ed, his son, just everyone that helps. I just Vinny, crew chief this week. Vinny, he can turn some wrenches, so he'll be good. And of course, Gary Silva, he's a big sponsor, and he's the one to help me get here. So I can't thank him enough. And Vallejo and Martinez Coin Exchange, they helped me get here too. So
Fantastic. So the end of this weekend, when you're holding that driller up, you're going to remember I predicted it first, right?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
You're going to hold that. You're going to be holding that driller up there over your head.
Yep. That'd be cool.
So just when you get there and you have it, I'm going to shout out to Sean at RC Fun Time for predicting that I was going to win.
Heck yeah. Sick.
All right. I want to thank you for stopping by and gracing us with your presence. It's been awesome to have you. I look forward to this year. I won't be able to go over and see you live, but I'll see about watching you on Flow if we're done in time.
Cool.
But again, thank you so much.
I'll
shake your hand first over there.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Before you take off, anybody out there have any questions that they'd like to ask real quick? I know I don't have a lot on right now, and if you have questions, go ahead and put them up there. Darren, thank you for helping me out get this. This has been a good test, and the fact that I had somebody here to actually interview while I tested it was even better yet. So
it's pretty. It's funny because my girlfriend, her dad races drag RC cars, so he's big into that, and then the team GFRP is that's all that he sponsors. Dustin sponsors my girlfriend's dad.
Who is that?
Steve Slaney.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah,
I do around for drag racing too. I know Dustin real well.
Yeah,
but I try to travel and do all different types of things.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anything RC? Do you run drive RC stuff?
Well, I've done it once before, but it was absolutely horrible. But
I tried to get him into drifting. He don't ever want to come no more.
No.
So you do drifting?
I do drifting. My dad does the drag racing with Slaney.
I'm not inside the race car, so I can't do it.
Okay, question for you. Do you think it's so wild that these guys that we can go to a RC drag racing event and there's a chance to win in $20,000?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It wins more than him sometimes, and they're real cars. It's ridiculous.
Tony Lingard, picture and sound is good. Thank you very much, Tony. Have you ever, when you did it, what did you do? Did you do drag racing or did you do oval?
Yeah, drag racing.
Drag racing.
Actually, his dad would let me race one of his cars, and I guess I didn't do that bad. I finished like third or something, but I don't know. I didn't feel very good.
That was the stock car class,
13.5 or whatever. Yeah, it was the stock class.
13.5.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So,
you guys said you're going to try to stick around and come back for some of the practice.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any of it last year?
No. Actually, me and my dad were here last year, and we were over there the whole time. But we heard about it, and me and him even drove like around for 10 minutes trying to find this place.
It's not the easiest place to find. That is for sure.
Finally found
that is for sure. But take and enjoy the time that you're here. If you have any questions, I mean, obviously, all the people here, all the racers, all the vendors are so amazing, and they'll have all the answers for you. Feel free to swing back by here later on in the week if you want to come by and just chat. I'm always liking to get on and just chat, see how things are going, see if there was anything really cool over there that you can tell us, or
sweet.
Anything from inside the pits.
Heck yeah, you never know. It might be some fights.
Oh, like at the shootout.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
Did you race at the shootout?
I did race, but we had some issues with the car stuff, so it didn't go very well. But whatever.
Okay.
But at least got some time on the track and should be ready for Chili Bowl.
Billy. No, I am not here all week. I will be leaving after I do shows on Wednesday. My dad's services are Thursday and Friday, so I will be back home for those. Unfortunately, this is not important enough to, or fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know. It sounds bad either way, but I would rather be home making sure I say goodbye to my dad. So, but I'm happy to be here and excited for this entire few days. So, gentlemen, I thank you for your time. Fantastic. I know once you see it, you're going to get hooked on this stuff.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
this is amazing.
Is it?
I mean, look at the sprint
Yeah,
cars.
it's
They're
crazy.
just absolutely.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
beautiful.
we were looking at the chassis. They're all carbon fiber and
Yeah,
all.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So definitely get back and check it out. Again, if you're out and about and you've got time and you want to chat, please
Yeah.
feel free to come by.
Sweet.
These guys like to hear. I love being able to interview. I like talking about whether it's RC or even big cars. I used to do safety safari for NHRA, so
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'm into big cars too. So, but thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm very sorry about your dad. Hear about
Oh,
that too.
not a
so-
problem. Not a problem. It's been time coming, so we knew it was going to happen.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you so very much.
Yes, no problem.
Have a wonderful day, and if I don't see you before Thursday, good luck. And
Thank you.
again, when you're holding it overhead,
Yeah.
RC fun time.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. Let's do it.
All right, gentlemen. Hey guys, so how's it? How is everything sounding? I want before I get ready to leave and try to set up some more. I know I got 2 more people that are waiting to do some interviews. The gentleman from Boca Bearings is wanting to come over and talk, but I want to make sure I have everything set up. These gentlemen, you can go ahead.
We're
Okay.
good. Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Appreciate it.
Have a wonderful day. These gentlemen were gracious enough to come in and be my first guest and do it while I was doing the setup. So great sound and video. Fantastic. This is a new camera I'm trying out. It's an Osbot. Osbot. I also got another one that I can show. I'm going to switch to this. This is manufacturer's Midway. We are at the very end. This is looking down at the track. It is probably maybe about 60 yards long. You can kind of see the track at the end. That's the driver stands, those white poles that are going up and down. Those are individual barricades between the drivers. They put those in back in 2020 when COVID was really in, and they've left them there. Everybody kind of likes them, so they've left those there. I will do a walk around later to let you guys check it out and see. But so far, more people here than ever before. I think he was talking about 590. They had opened it up to over 600, and I know there were still people adding today. It is obviously one of the biggest, if not the biggest, RC event in the United States. Not only do we have RC going on, but we have the big cars next door at the Expo Center. Again, we were graced by the presence of one of their drivers over here. Can't thank them enough for stopping by and spending some time with us. We hope to have a couple more. We've heard, and I've been told that they're going to try really hard. They have 3 more sprint car drivers coming over Wednesday, along with a special guest. And I'm looking forward to interviewing all 4 of them. It will be a really good time. One of them is not a dirt oval driver, but he is a professional racer that is sponsored by them, and I look forward to that. I'm going to be heading out here and going to be signing up somebody else to come over and talk with us. So I'll see you again here real soon, guys. Peace and God bless. We'll be back.